I want.
Hello, everyone. Tonight we welcome Dr. Chen. Give us a very welcome, Dr. Chen, for the mental health workshop tonight. Yes, Dr. Chen, would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay, I quickly introduce myself. Hello,
Thank you.
everyone. Your time is good evening. My time is 12 hours different. My time is very early morning, okay? 15 minutes past 7 in the early morning. So I say good evening to you, good morning to myself, right? And today we are going to have some simple exercise, some simple games. You treat them like games to play. And this kind of games have been developed by the mindfulness organization, the earliest mindfulness base for stress reduction in US. The Dr. Kabat-Zinn, who is the founder of this system. Yeah, the short form called MBSR. And MBSR from 1979 until now is more than 40 years. It's been developed for a long, long time in the West. So there are many, many different branches, different methods, including mindfulness for healing, mindfulness therapy, mindfulness for children, mindfulness for entrepreneur, business people, for cancer patients, for all kind of patients, for sportsmen. You can name it. Yeah, anybody who like to practice mindfulness, who will be benefited in whatever, whoever you are, whatever you do, because all to do with our human mind. Yeah, if our mind can be kept peace, calm, and we can see everything clearly, so we know how to make decision every minute, every moment, every situation. So we will get what we want. We will get the effect, what we want, relatively closer, because you can see clearly, you know the situation clearer, then most people, they haven't practiced this kind of mindset. Their mind easily get stressed, or when we get stressed, we have hundreds different type of problems. Yeah, we cannot see clearly. We are too worked up, and if we accumulate this stress for a long time, we develop all kind of disease in the mental or physical, whatever we name it as a human being. So that means we will lose the balance for our health, yeah, physical and mental health. So everybody wants healthy, yeah. We want to be healthy. But how to keep ourselves, our mind and body healthy? We have to know the trick, yeah. How to make ourselves peaceful and as happy as possible, the proper way of happiness, okay? Not drinking some alcohol or taking some other actions that only entertain our senses for a short while, but many entertainments only cause more damage to our health, our physical health or mental health. So we must learn to be sensible, yeah, sensible, logical, And once we have this clear mind, clear, peaceful emotion, mental state, when we naturally will choose something more sensible for our mental health or physical health, because that's the basic for our human well-being. Yeah, everybody wants well-being, but how to keep our well-being, we have to learn the rules, the natural law, how to get there. Okay, so this has been developed for over 40, close to 50 years in the West, now also in the East. The recent years, even the most well-known university in China, Beijing University and Tsinghua, they also have set up their mindfulness department, faculty for a few years now. And myself, I've been in this area for over 40 years. I always believe that once you know how to look after your mind, naturally you know how to look after your body. You know how to look after everything about yourself. Okay, so most important is to learn how to look after our mind. But if I just use the method to tell you how to look after your mind, that takes too long, and it's not effective enough quite often, because you need to know a lot of background, a lot of knowledge. But I like to go directly to show you, when you do this, like when you brush your teeth in the morning or after in the evening, your teeth will be healthy relatively. Yeah, will be kept healthy. If you wash your face, you clean yourself, and your body also relatively healthy, and also be present for yourself and for other people, then you also have better, healthier relationship with others. So what my teaching always teach you how to do it, so you can get the result as soon as possible. Okay, by doing the exercise itself, you already gain benefit. And recent years, I developed two main streams of my mindfulness training technique. One, because I also train as a Chinese medicine doctor, with short form is TCM, traditional Chinese medicine. And I use the traditional Chinese medicine therapy a lot, because by exercising, by doing the therapy, it's very close to natural healing. Everybody can do. You don't need a TCM certificate, and you don't need a lot of knowledge how to eat certain medicine, because there's no real, we call it medicine involved, no chemical medicine involved. So they are relatively safe. And as long as you know some movement and some general knowledge about your diet, then you can maintain a relatively healthy body. And how to maintain your mind, I also train as a designer, artist, visual artist in the UK. I have been the most well-known art school in London called Royal College of Art. And then afterwards, I've been in the art and design field and business for 15 years. So I combine my artistic, or what we call the visual art technique, and I call them mindfulness art making or doodling. The words itself is not important, but through the exercise, you can easily calm down. You can easily notice about your body, right away. So the first thing I always teach students, before any exercise, we must spend a couple of minutes to know about yourself, this moment, this very moment, because our life really only is being now, this moment. The last moment already passed, only in your memory, is not real. The next moment, only your imagination, is also not real. So really, we are talking about living our real living, only this moment. So if you think that every moment we look after only this moment, that's easy. Yeah. All our problems come from our memories and our projections for the future. Well, we just stop there for a while. We cannot erase them. We cannot delete them because they are in our memory, in our brain cells. But at least we can do something to replace it for now, for this moment. Do something which is much better benefit for our body and mind at this moment. So every moment, if we do that, we keep accumulate this positive energy or positive faculty for our body and mind. So our body and mind naturally will become healthier and better, right? So for 1 minute, we learn how to observe our breaths, How to observe our breaths? If you have, not long ago, everybody must wear a mask. If you have a mask, it will be easier for you to feel the air from your body, which is slightly warm, coming in and out of our nostrils. Yeah, you can feel the. There another way. There's many ways how to observe our breaths. If you are very new to this kind of exercise, I advise you to use one finger. Can you see your finger? Your index finger. Put your index finger, just not really blocking your nostrils, but put it in front of your nostrils so you can feel the air in and out very clearly. Yeah. Other many techniques, maybe we can talk about other time, but it is the most easiest to feel your air from your body in and out, exchanging from the external world. So we set 1 minute, see how many times you just count when the air coming out from your body. You don't count when the air going into your body, okay? So you have less work to do. What you do, just observe. Whenever you breathe out, your exhale, right? And you count 1 and try your best and not to stop. You count it for 1 minute. So if I say start, then we start counting. Okay, you get ready. First, you place your body, whether you're sitting or lying down, you make yourself as comfortable as possible. You don't cross your legs if you're sitting, because when you cross your leg, you block the blood flow. You affect your breathing. So you make yourself either sitting, if you're sitting now, sitting down on a chair or sitting down anywhere you feel comfortable, not to cross your legs, and put your 1 finger, index finger, whether right hand or left hand, in front of your nose. When you count your breath, you can close your eyes. When you close your eyes, probably you can be more focused. Yeah. Then if you can concentrate better, you can sense your breaths clearer. So I said 1 minute. Not yet, yeah? 1 minute. Used to be, I got to make the noise. You should be able to hear the sound. Well, I will tell you to stop anyway, okay? Are you ready? It's nice to see all your faces. You see my face, I don't see your face. That's not fair, isn't it? It is a fair world. I want to see your response and see whether you're doing it correctly or not. Okay? We must learn to be fair. Otherwise, you won't have a healthy mind, because anything unfair, it cannot last long, right? So we learn from what we do every moment. Okay, shall we start? 1, 2, 3, start. Okay, thumbs up. 1 minute. Thumbs up. How many of you have over 20 times 20 breaths per minute? Do you know how to type under the column which call chat? I think it's chat, because my computer is in Chinese. I don't know, maybe in your computer, your mobile phone will have different terms in English. Yeah. How many of you have less than 10 times? So somebody is 18 is the same as me, because I normally only breathe if I'm in a oh, somebody's 10. Gosh, better than me. Who have less than 10 or under 10? Well, my students, normally they practice my system for 4 weeks. If they start off have 20 times per minute, and after 3-4 weeks, they come down to like 1/3 or half. They can come down to under 10 times per minute. Yeah, that means your lungs have become more effective or efficient. You don't have to breathe so many times per minute. Then you still obtain sufficient oxygen for your body to run your body. Yeah. So if your organs are more effective, are more efficient, they don't need to work so hard to maintain your body physically or mentally needed. Yeah. That means if your organs, they don't need to work so hard, they reserve better energy. It's just like human being. But sometimes we say human being, if they don't work properly, they don't work the right way, hard enough properly, they may die sooner. They may become less healthy. So it's slightly different from our organs, okay? Our organs, if they work properly, they don't work so hard, they become more efficient. So we learn this rule or this law, the natural law, we want to keep our organs happy, healthy, and last longer, we try to let them work less hard in a positive situation. Just now, when you count your breath, you are not thinking anything, you are not sad or uptight. You are more or less like concentrate with a peaceful mind. So our body can work best if we keep this concentration in a peaceful mind, in a relaxed mind. Our body always work better and have a better condition to maintain their own health. Okay, so the next one, we do the pulse rate. The pulse rate, I have to show you. Whether your right hand or left hand, it doesn't matter. Can you see my hand? It is the inside, it is the outside. Yeah, we call it. The inside, our palm. Under our palm, there's a crease here. Yeah, the first crease. Can you see it? My crease should be clear enough. Yeah, or this hand. The first crease closest to your palm. And use your other hand, use three fingers width, right at the at the middle, or put it underneath your first crease, the first line of your palm. So we measure the distance. When we want to find accuracy, the accuracy of a position, really like the two lines, one is horizontal, one is vertical. So now we find the vertical line, the vertical position. So 3 fingers down. You must use your own hand. If your little girl, little boy, very small, you have used his or her own fingers, not your fingers. Okay, that's the measurement for Chinese medicine in acupuncture, acupressure measurement. So you use 3 fingers down. So I find the position down here. That's for mine is 3 fingers down. I'm teaching you this the point that can immediately reduce your stress. Yeah, but if we want to measure our pulse, we come back to the first line, the first crease on the side parallel to your thumb. There's a big bone. There's a bigger bone stick out. What you do, you use your other thumb, place your thumb on top of your this bone. This bone normally stick out a little bit. Just immediately at the bottom of your thumb, there's a big bone at the side of your palm. So you place your other thumb. You don't use any hard pressure. Don't use pressure. Just touch it. Put on to other hand. Just the inside part of your hand, the inside part, in front of that big bone. And you try to feel whether any movement of your pulse here. You should be able to feel the pulse, the movement very clearly at this spot. Can you feel it? Can I see anybody whether you're doing it correctly? Yeah, somebody feel it now. So when you feel it, and now you see, you try to place your arm, your hand, like me, I'm placing it leaning on my table, right? If you don't have a table in front of you, you put your whole, you can do it this way also. This way. That means you try to place your arms at a very restful position. You don't hold your arm like this, because you're holding your arm like this, you are stressing your arms, then will cause the different pulse rate. Yeah, your heart has to pump faster to support the weight of your arms. So if you can place your arms onto your lap or your chair or anywhere that you don't need to carry the weight of your arm, so that is more accurate for your pulse rate. And if you cannot feel on one hand, you change to the other hand. Sometimes one of the hand is clearer than the other. Yeah, we are not 100% parallel, not 100% exactly the same physio movement of our body. So you find the one side of your hand, you can read your pulse clearer. So I expect you already be able to find it. If you find both palms, both hands is very difficult. So what you do, you try to find the spot on your leg. But maybe we do it next time. We don't have so much time today. Okay. I see my computer is the battery is getting too low. So maybe eventually you have to look at me with the other media I'm having at the same time. Yeah. Okay. So I said 1 minute now, you get ready. Also, don't cross your legs. Keep your mind peaceful. Close your eyes. 1, 2, 3, go. So this time you have to count any beat, all the beats of your pulse. Okay, time's up. So you type out how many times of your pulse. And if you say not clear, then you say not clear, okay? We are not doing any competition. So whatever awareness, whatever attention you have, we learn how to accept ourselves, okay? That's the first lesson we learn. Whatever situation we are now, especially our body, we learn to accept our body. Only then we can have a better condition to develop our positive thinking, our positive mind. We learn to accept. There's no good and no bad. Everything is good. If you aware your breath is not clear, your pulse is not clear, or you find your pulse is very fast or very slow, whatever situation you can discover, they are the best, because this is the first step we learn how to accept, how to get to know our body. If you don't even know our body, you don't expect you know how to maintain a healthy mind and a healthy body. So the first thing we have to learn, we must accept. We learn how we are brave enough to discover what happened to our body and mind this moment, but we learn to accept it, because you can only change it better if you know what is the situation of your body. Okay, so now you have done 1 minute breathing meditation. You have done 1 minute pulse meditation. You have learned 2 minutes meditation in a very simple way. Yeah, very direct, very simple. So you can do that all the time. Whenever, you know, if you can do it for 1 minute, then you can do it for 2 minutes and 3 minutes and 5 minutes and 10 minutes. And, you know, even for 1 hour, we do it. We go to do this training for intensive meditation. We do it 1 hour to 3 hours at one time. But we all start from 1 minute. If you can do it for 1 minute, you can do for many minutes, you know, just extend them. So at the very beginning, we are not greedy. We want to give our body and mind very easy job to do, so we can be happy. Yeah. The second thing, I have to teach you how to do this 1 minute drawing or doodling. For 1 minute, you can see your breaths, the breathing rate for 1 minute. Okay. I have some problems with my battery in this, but can everybody at the same time see me well in my other device, which is a mini iPad? It's an iPad. Can you all see me well at the same time? Maybe put it this way is better. Still this way is better. Okay. I try to place it so you can see me more. I have my old student, Miss Zhong here. Maybe she can help. Let's see whether you can help me to fix this big screen so that it will. Can you hear me can you hear me well? Oh, I see. But I need something. How? It's not. Okay. Yeah, maybe a bit further away. So can you raise your hands with one finger, and the other hand use your index finger. And this time we also do our breath counting. When you breathe in, going up, imagine you are going up to the very high mountain or a long post. Yeah, you're going up to this. Well, to imagine is a higher mountain is nicer. Okay. So when you breathe in, you're going up, breathe out, coming down, breathe in, going up, breathe out, coming down. In breath up, out breath down, in breath up, out breath down, in breath up, out breath down. And then you go round, quickly go round back to the thumb again. In breath up, out breath down, in breath up, out breath down. So we do it for 1 minute, so you get a hang of it. Then we do it on the paper. Then we can draw these graphs on the paper. Okay? Everybody ready? Oh, I said 1 minute, okay? So hold on your palm and use other index finger. So we start to do this. You can close your eyes to feel the sensation of your fingers along the side of your each finger. And you follow your breath. Keep your natural breath. Don't interfere your breathing, okay? Your natural breath as much as possible. With 1, 2, 3, go. Breathe in, up. Breathe out, down. In breath up. Out breath 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 down. Coming round. In breath up. Out breath down. 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 Follow your own breathing rate, yeah? Your own pace of breathing. Okay, thumbs up. 1 minute. And this time, we don't know how many times you have, how many breaths you have done for 1 minute. So we don't care because that's not what we want to do. What we want to do is you have a piece of paper, any paper, it's not necessarily white. Yeah, any paper. You have a drawing pen, any color. So what we do the same what we did, this movement. We just did this movement. So when we breathe in, we draw up. When we breathe out, we draw down. So up and down, we draw our own breathing graph, our breath graph. We can draw it by ourselves. So we just treat it as an exercise. The rest, we leave it. The philosophy or whatever, we leave it later. Yeah, we learn how to do it immediately. Calm our mind. We can see our body situation, accept our body situation, and we produce our own data. Yeah. So, are you ready? Have you got a pen? You don't need to open your eyes. You can also draw this graph by close your eyes. If you think that open eyes will affect your concentration. So what we need is a better, which situation is better for your concentration, okay? You can open your eyes, you can close your eyes as long as you can concentrate on your breaths well enough to draw exactly the same when you breathe in, up, when you breathe out, down. So when you come to the end, the edge of your paper, you can go in from back to front, yeah? Whatever you can quickly go back to the beginning, or you don't need to go back to the beginning. You can continue the up and down line, the graph, from from the other side of the paper to the front of the paper. So there's no right or no wrong. All we need is to follow the breath non-stop, okay? So we start. You ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Follow your natural movement. Yeah. You don't need to pay attention to your movement of your drawing. Your attention is follow your breaths up and down. Follow the in breath and out breath. Okay, thumbs up. So my drawing is like this. Yeah. Can you see well? Yeah. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whatever the drawing look like. It is still good. It is the best picture to represent your breathing rate for 1 minute. Okay. So I always have a little paper like this label tab. I put this little paper. Yeah, this label tab. I always place it in my handbag so that everywhere, even I'm in the car, in the the train or bus or whatever, or private car, I don't want to waste time. I can do 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes to do this kind of drawing. And you can see the picture. I think Linda, the organizer of this this workshop, I don't know what you call this class, she can show you, she can send you some of the fantastic drawing, doodling, according to this breath observation drawing or doodling my student did in the past. And after you have done it, you can add color. You can color it as if you have create a light drawing. Then you can add color, whatever color you feel like, on the top of your light drawing. It can become an interesting painting. And this painting can be so attractive. One of my students never did. She's a middle-aged woman, never had art training before, but the son is an art teacher now. Yeah, at the time he's nearly graduate at art school, and he said to his mom that your painting are better than me, or at least they can sell or more attractive to customers. He said that can I put your painting on sale, online? Or my students said, no. Dr. Chen require all my students to keep their original painting. Maybe someday we can have an exhibition, okay? So we don't sell them now. So it shows you this kind of painting for many artists, they have spent their whole life how to get there, how to draw or paint with their heart without the interfere of their mind. That's a truest, the most truthful to your self, your inner self, then many artists try to get to that state of their mind, which is not easy. But you yourself only learning for half an hour, you already get there. You're already there. Because some of my students painting, when I put them together with some great masters like Picasso, you know, some kind of painting, surrealist painting, people cannot tell who's whose. Yeah, it shows that you follow my instruction, you can immediately get into this, we said that the great mind or the true I, the inner self. So that kind of mind is very, very valuable. You started with 1 minute and you get it there, okay? So you learn this drawing. If you have color, well, if we do 3 minutes, which now we don't have time to do a few more minutes. So you can imagine, I will send you some examples through Linda. Then you can see the examples, how this drawing, when you extend it to 2 minutes, 3 minutes, then your light drawing will have enough pattern to add colors, whatever colors you like later on. And sometimes they may come up with very interesting shapes. And this is very, very fun for children to learn. So you can do it together with your children. So they feel that they are not doing anything boring. Yeah. Children hate bored exercise. So if you give them exercise they enjoy to do, they enjoy it. And actually, they are already training themselves to concentrate and also to be in a peaceful mode, a peaceful mind setting. So that's the best quality for anybody if you can maintain your concentration in a peaceful mind, peaceful state of mind, yeah, for yourself or for anybody. So for this drawing, if you have any questions, you can ask me now, because this drawing can be anything. At first, we can have up and down, but if you, well, say we spend 1 minute to try the other type of doodling, if you decided when you breathe out, you draw a circle like a dot, you keep going round and round the dot. When you breathe in, I do have problem with the battery with my computer now. So we have to use this my iPad, okay? Well, we just leave it whenever it will close by itself. But can Linda tell me, even when this stop, you still can hear me well? Yeah, that's most important. Yeah. So you choose yourself. When you breathe out, you make a dot. You don't go anywhere, just going round and round in the small dot. When you breathe out, then you draw your line, whatever line you want to draw with your pen, very free, you can go anywhere. It doesn't matter, there's no right and no wrong. So eventually you come out 1 minute with the line, continuous line, a continuous this line drawing. But when you breathe out, you have a dot in between. So you can see the drawing with a dot and a line. At the end, you can count the dot. How many dots? That means how many breaths you have done for 1 minute. Can you understand this instruction? 好，大家听得到了吗？ Can you hear? I'm sorry because I have my iPad all on all the time. Can you see? There's my iPad. I can see myself. I don't know. Maybe a bit complicated to know what is going on here. Now, and at least you can see me now. Can you hear me now? Okay. Yeah. Is it clear enough? That's good. That's good. All right. So we have learned this acupuncture points. You can look at the picture that Linda will send to you later on. This acupuncture point is to help our central part of our body, especially our internal organs, like our heart, our stomach, our lung. So this acupuncture point is connected to our vital organ of our inner body. Yeah. So when you press this point, it can reduce any problem. Like if your heartbeat become very fast or very heavy or become very irregular, that means either your emotional have crisis or your physical body have crisis. Yeah. So when you do that, it's like the alarm or the fire alarm. You are pressing like the fire alarm for our body to notice that there's something happening in our heart or in our stomach. If you are vomiting, if children are vomiting very badly, you press this acupoint. Press this acupoint can reduce the whatever problem a person is having in the stomach or in the heart area. Yeah. Even if you have problem in sleep, you can't sleep well, you have insomnia, you can also use your right hand, press your left hand, use your left hand, press your right hand. That can reduce your troubled mind. If your mind is, we say that the mind is not peaceful, the mind is very chaotic, it can cause problem to our heart. Yeah. If our heart become very troubled, it can affect our stomach. So you see somebody is very stressful, sometimes they might even have vomiting intention, you know. So the stomach and the heart, they have a very close relationship. So if you have time, you can press this acupoint. In Chinese name, we call this like the inside gate. Yeah, inside gate. This is like the gate guarding your vital organs in your body. So if you do that more often to help your inner organs in a better situation. Yeah. Because you pay attention to this point, connect to your heart, connect to your stomach. That means your heart and your stomach, they receive more energy, your attention energy. So when they have better energy, they can function better. Okay? So your energy is also your attention is energy, equivalent to energy, the attentive energy. So you learn this, you can do it for 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Yeah. You don't need it to do it for long time. Normally you do for 10 minutes or so, 5 to 10 minutes. That's good enough. Yeah, each time. But if you cannot sleep, you may have to do it longer. If someone is dizzy, vomiting, or having some heart problem, you may have to do it longer. But if you just want to maintain healthy, at most 15 minutes is enough, more than enough, okay? So you learn this physical exercise to calm you down. If your children having a stressful mindset, you can also do it, help them to calm down, okay? If they are having a very important situation, activity like competition or facing an exam, you can also teach them to do it by themselves. If they go to dentist, they're very scared, they can also do it, yeah, before they have any fearful, stressful activity. So you can help them, you can give them some, but you can do it in your good days that can improve your inner body as well. Okay, you have learned 4 techniques, yeah, 4 type of meditation. This also you can call it this calming acupressure meditation. So anything can help you to concentrate in a relaxed mindset. It's a form of meditation. Okay? Any problem now, you can ask. I check whether you have any kind of problem, right? Any question? Oh, yeah. Do you have any questions? Any of you got questions? You can open your mic. We can immediately see each other and talk to each other. No question. So you are all the excellent students. Yeah. You know them all. Very easy. Right? If you don't have questions, we can stop here and you just keep on doing some exercise. If Linda, you have the picture, you can show them the picture now. There's some pictures show how to do this breath, mindfulness breath painting or doodling, I have quite a few examples. I've sent pictures sent to Linda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dr. Chen. And thank you. We learn lots from you. And we're looking forward to next session from you. Thank you. Very appreciate.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you.